from a wonderful Saturday here in Saxe. Finally quit raining. I think it's rained for 2 weeks now. Everything is flooded. Chad and I went fishing last weekend, didn't do very good, so got some work to do on the boat. While we were fishing last weekend, kind of had a stumble in the motor going around mid-range to high RPMs. Boat shut down, started acting like it wouldn't get fuel. No alarms for fuel or oil or anything like that, so it kind of puzzled me. So I started doing some reading when I got back home, and from what I could tell, it sounded like a stator was going bad. Somehow, when I got into that mid to upper range of RPMs, it wasn't providing the firing that it needs. So anyway, that's kind of what I spent today doing, trying to get some repairs done around the house. Chad was helping me do some work on the boat. Worked on his truck a little bit. So in the afternoon, I wanted to try to get the flywheel pulled on my Johnson Venom 200 to kind of see what was going on and test the stator. So anyway, one of the problems I faced with was the fact that the nut on the flywheel is a 1 7/16 nut that I could tell from Googling everything, and have to give a kudos to Bass Boat Central, to the guys there for all the information they have out there. So anyway, this nut goes on top of the flywheel just like that. So anyway, I went down and bought a 1 7/16 inch socket, and lo and behold, I went up there to try to stick it in. This right here, the diameter of the socket was too big and would not go down into the recessed well to set on the nut. So I thought, well, that's odd. What do I do now? So anyway, everything that I was reading was people saying you had to take one of these sockets and turn it down to get it the diameter of you needed to put it in the to get it to fit in the recess well so you get on the nut. So anyway, what I did was it said to take your socket, and I got this from the Napa store. My buddy owns it in Wiley, so took it on an extension and sat here and plugged in the poor man's grinder, and have sat out here for the past hour making sparks and grinding out a lot of this socket right here. Grind for 15-20 minutes, take it off, stick it up there. Grind more, take it off, stick it up there. Finally, I got it where it would fit in this recess, and you can see goes in there nice and even now. So anyway, I took out, once I got that in there, I took out Thor's hammer, the hammer of God, my Earthquake XT 3/4 drive from Harbor Freight, and I stuck that thing on there, and even on the number 2 setting on my gun here, dude, that thing started coming off. Dude, I could not believe how easy that thing came off once I got that thing turned out and put anyway. So anyway, I've got to take the stator off. I think I can see areas up there that it might be bad based on what I'm seeing. So I've got a flywheel puller I picked up at Harbor Freight. I'm going to pull the flywheel tomorrow, get the stator out, get my ohm meter and start testing it, and go from there. So wish me luck. Anyway, hope this video helps anybody that maybe's out there. But I love my Johnson Venom 200. There it is, kind of, upside down. But this is really the first trouble I've had this motor in 6 years, and this is a 98 model. So I replaced the VRO on it when I first got it, but it has ran like a top. It drinks a lot of gas and oil, but it is a very reliable motor. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, and God bless y'all. Have a good weekend.